Feathers are light, delicate, and seemingly insignificant. They often appear at mysterious times, carrying deep symbolic meanings. Throughout history and across cultures, feathers have represented spirituality, divine messages, and significant signs from the universe. In this video, we will look at 10 mysterious messages that you can receive from the universe thanks to unexpectedly found feathers. From feathers that appear during times of loss to feathers that signal changes in life, we'll share real-life stories about when and how these feather omens manifested and the hidden clues they provide. Whether you're strictly scientific or open-minded to spiritual phenomena, the uncanny timing and symbolism surrounding these feather encounters will surely fascinate you. We'll look at what each feather can symbolize and what they can tell us about our lives, relationships, well-being, and connection to something greater than ourselves. Join us as we take a closer look at these mysterious signs from the universe, conveyed in perhaps the most delicate yet profound way, through the ordinary yet deeply symbolic feathers descending from above. By understanding their intended meanings, we will learn to better respond to such unexpected omens in our own lives. Before watching this video, please subscribe to our channel and like this video. This is very important to us. Number 1. A single white feather. For many cultures throughout history, the appearance of a single white feather has been considered a sign of comfort, hope, and divine guidance. When a pure white feather floats down from the sky and lands near you, it is not by chance. It is a gentle message sent from the spirit world to let you know that you are protected, safe, and not alone. The white feather is thought to represent purity, innocence, and peace. Its pristine color is like newly fallen snow, clean and untainted by worldly troubles. Because of this, finding a lone white feather has often been taken as reassurance that positive guardians are watching over you during difficult times. Some believe these angelic helpers are your ancestors or nature spirits, letting you know they are caring for you from beyond the physical realm. The belief is that white feathers act as spiritual signs or omens, comforting weary hearts and reassuring those who feel lost that help is near. According to many First Nations cultures, the white feather embodies compassion and carries a message of hope from celestial helpers who wish to lighten your burden. It is a symbol of light piercing through darkness and represents overcoming challenges with the guidance of benevolent watchers. Traditionally, when a white feather mysteriously falls or floats into your path, it is a sign that troubles will soon pass and better days are ahead. It could mean you are protected during a dangerous journey, safeguarded from harm if going through difficult changes, or comforted during times of sadness, stress, or illness. The messenger feather from the divine implies you are not alone on your life's path, and benevolent presences are surrounding and assisting you even when you cannot see them. Receiving the sacred sign of a pure white feather is thought to be a blessing of peace, courage, and fortitude for whatever comes your way. While its meaning is deeply personal, many understand it as a reminder of unseen forces working quietly on your behalf. The solitary bright feather acts as a touch from angelic wings, letting troubled souls know that even in life's darkest hours, there is always hope and light to guide your way. Number 2. Feather appearing in your home. Finding a feather inside your home, especially in an unexpected place like a drawer or a closet, can be quite a mysterious and surprising occurrence. Discovering a feather in an area of their home where feathers are not normally seen is considered a meaningful sign or message. According to many beliefs and insights from intuitive and spiritual teachers, the appearance of this kind of unexpected feather can be a sign of protection, comfort, and the presence of guardian spirits within your living space. Rather than just being a stray feather blown into your home by a breeze or carried inside by accident on someone's clothing, many view the discovery of a feather in an unlikely spot as an intentional message left behind by mysterious spiritual forces or a visit from a spirit guide or angel. Because feathers are so closely associated with birds taking flight into the air, feathers found indoors are taken as a symbol that protective spiritual beings have made themselves known by leaving this feather behind as a calling card of sorts. The feather acts as a comfort object, a message that you are not alone, as benevolent presences meant to look over and care for your well-being have made their energy felt in a visual way. For some, finding a feather inside can symbolize the protection of ancestors or loved ones who have passed away, watching over the home and its inhabitants. Others interpret it as a sign that guardian angels, spirit guides, or even specific people who have died but remain connected to that space in spirit form have intentionally left the feather there as a message of comfort during difficult times or life changes, as if hand-delivering a literal feather-like touch of reassurance and care. No matter the specific interpretation, most view an indoor feather discovery as a very positive omen, showing that loving guidance and protection is all around, even if not seen with physical eyes. The feather becomes a reminder that we are not alone and never will be. Even when going through challenges, inner changes, feelings of loneliness, or uncertainty about the future, this feather sign is taken to mean that invisible helpers we cannot see still surround and uplift us. It affirms we have guardian spirits watching over our homes and families, helping maintain inner peace, ward off unwanted energies or entities, and ensure overall well-being in a gentle yet powerful way. Whether left by a loved one now in spirit or by guardian beings, such as spirit guides, angels, or nature spirits, an unexpected feather found indoors becomes a comforting message from the universe that we are always encompassed in a loving embrace beyond what is visible to human eyes alone. This reassuring spiritual reassurance can help create feelings of empowerment, comfort, and hope during challenging times. Number 3. Feather falling from the sky. Many people throughout history have reported experiencing strangely meaningful coincidences involving feathers descending from the sky. Some view these feather fallings as mysterious messages sent by divine or spiritual forces to provide comfort, guidance, or affirmation during significant life events. Some of the most compelling feather encounters are said to occur during emotionally overwhelming moments, such as times of grief, illness, doubt, or desperation, almost as if the feather served to reassure the individual that they are not alone. For example, a woman grieving the loss of her mother might look to the sky in tears and see a single pristine white feather delicately floating down and landing at her feet. In that instant, all feelings of sadness and loneliness lift as she feels her mother's spirit reassuring her that all is well. The feather seems to say, "I am still with you and watching over you." Others have described feathers arriving almost as if delivered by angels' hands during pivotal crossroads in life, offering guidance or affirming the right path when big decisions must be made. A soldier struggling with doubts about continuing his service might find a feather slipping into his pocket right before choosing to re-enlist. He takes it as a sign that his purpose and protection will continue if he follows his commitment. Certain cultures and indigenous wisdom traditions throughout history have long regarded feathers as potent symbols of messages from spirit guides, ancestors, or divine realms. Finding a feather during tribulation could signify that unseen helpers are assisting, supporting, and caretaking during life's challenges. The random element of a feather's descent also lends credence to the experience feeling almost orchestrated by higher power. After all, for such a chance event to coincide precisely with a need lifts it from the realm of coincidence into meaningful sign. And because no living bird can be seen releasing or directing the feather, its source remains mysterious. While science may view feather findings as merely serendipitous, those who've experienced what feels like a personalized feather message tend to embrace its cryptic communication from guiding entities beyond our sensory perceptions. These feather omens can boost hope and resilience through life's most difficult periods by reminding us we are never alone even in our loneliest moments. Number 4. Feather appearing in your dreams. Many people who experience dreams involving feathers find it a mysterious occurrence to discover these lightweight objects making appearances in their sleepscape. Feathers are so closely associated with flight that their presence in dreams often represents a desire for freedom, transcendence, spiritual enlightenment, or the overcoming of limitations. In a dream, encountering loose feathers floating in the air or finding them scattered on the ground can symbolize having glimpses of insightful wisdom or intuition drifting into your mind. It suggests new ideas are being inspired that could help uplift your thinking and ways of being. The soft plumes represent messages of hope, renewal, and positive change. Paying attention to the type, color, and number of feathers seen may provide additional clues to the dream's significance. Dreaming of collecting bright white feathers may indicate your life is entering a phase focused on purity of thought and higher learning. It implies your mind is opening to receive knowledge and understanding from your angelic or spirit guides. These spiritually uplifting dreams are encouraging you to have faith that support and direction are available to help you rise above challenges. If the feathers in your dream are those of large, majestic birds like eagles or hawks, it signifies achieving new heights of personal growth very soon. You are breaking free of old limitations and shedding what holds you back. Expect doors of opportunity to open and your perspective to broaden as your awareness expands. Flying with feathered wings suggests acquiring a deeper understanding of your gift of spirit and taking your dreams to new altitudes. Finding yourself surrounded by colorful, fluttering feathers throughout the dreamscape is a sign that creativity, passion, and joy are blooming within your soul. Appreciate life's small delights and allow your authentic self-expression. This could be an indication that you are entering a period of lighter-heartedness and reawakening your sense of wonder and play. In any case, dreaming of feathers represents your innate ability to tap into intuitive wisdom and rise above life's challenges through maintaining a positive mindset and spiritual connection. Pay attention to how the feathers make you feel: uplifted, inspired, joyful. Their presence in your dreams is letting your soul communicate messages of hope and reminding you that you have all you need within to spread your wings and soar. Number 5. Feather arriving with a specific scent. Have you ever stumbled upon a feather with a peculiar smell, like the enchanting fragrance of flowers or exotic herbs? This mysterious occurrence could be a message from the universe, carrying a specific instruction or message associated with its distinct scent. So, when you encounter a feather with an unusual aroma, it's essential to pay attention, as it might hold a profound meaning. The scent emitted by the feather can vary, ranging from the delicate fragrance of blooming flowers to the earthy aroma of healing herbs. Each scent carries its own significance and can be interpreted as a specific message from the universe. For instance, the presence of a floral scent could symbolize love, beauty, or new beginnings, while the aroma of herbs might indicate the need for healing, cleansing, or spiritual growth. To fully comprehend the message conveyed by the scent, it's essential to tune into your intuition and reflect upon your current life circumstances. Consider the situations or challenges you are currently facing, as well as your emotional and spiritual state. By connecting the dots between the scent and your personal experiences, you can decipher the universe's message. Let's say you stumble upon a feather emanating the fragrance of lavender, a herb associated with relaxation and tranquility. This scent might be a gentle reminder from the universe to prioritize self-care, to find solace in moments of stillness, and to create a peaceful environment around you. It could be urging you to take a break from the chaos of daily life and nurture your mental well-being. On the other hand, encountering a feather with the aroma of rosemary, known for its cleansing properties, might signify the need to release negative energies or let go of past traumas. The universe could be encouraging you to embark on a journey of healing and self-discovery, purifying your mind, body, and soul. It's important to remember that the interpretation of these scented feathers is subjective and deeply personal. What might hold significance for one individual may have a different meaning for another. The universe communicates with us in unique ways, tailored to our individual experiences and needs. Number 6. Feather appearing after a loss. Many people who have experienced the loss of a loved one through death have reported finding a single untouchable feather shortly after the loss. They describe coming across the feather in unusual circumstances. The feather is often described as being a different color or type than is common to the area. For the grieving person, Finding this puzzling feather can feel comforting and reassuring. It gives them a sense that their loved one who passed is still with them, looking out for them in spirit form. The feather is seen as a symbolic message from the deceased, letting the griever know that even though they are physically gone, their spirit lives on and is still connected to their loved ones here on earth. Some believe the feather is a way for the deceased to use this simple, beautiful object to break through from the spirit world to our physical world, in order to send a quick message of love, support, and consolation to the person feeling the loss of their presence. It is thought that the deceased may choose a feather because of its lightness, which allows it to travel easily between worlds. Some native spiritual traditions also see feathers as carrying hopeful, uplifting messages from spirit guides. Receiving the mysterious feather gift can help ease feelings of sadness, sorrow, and missing the lost loved one. It offers comfort in the belief that the spirit of that person can sense how much they are still needed and loved, and sends a feather as a sign of their protective presence, letting the griever know they will always be with them and watching over them even if invisible. The feather is a reminder of eternal love and connection that transcends physical death. Finding such an unusual feather, often with no explanation of how it appeared, gives validity to the experience and reassures the griever that it was no ordinary feather, but a purposeful message of support from the other side. It helps them feel less lonely in their grief, knowing that their loved one's spirit is still caring for them. The feather gift is a simple yet profound way for the deceased to reassure mourners they will never truly lose those who meant the most to them. Number 7. Feather with unique markings. Coming across a feather with unusual and intricate patterns or symbols can be quite a mysterious experience. While feathers commonly have streaks or markings as a natural part of their structure and plumage, some feathers have been known to possess markings that appear almost too perfectly formed to be merely happenstance. Such feathers with very specific and focused designs leave one wondering if there could be a deeper meaning or message being conveyed. One story tells of a man who was out for a morning walk in a nearby forest, feeling a bit lost and searching for guidance in his life. As he walked with his head down, contemplating his situation, something on the ground caught his eye. Lying at his feet was a single large feather, mostly white, but with unusual black markings. Upon picking it up curiously, he was struck by the patterns, lines and shapes that seemed to form letters and symbols. Though he did not recognize the exact meaning, it appeared too methodically arranged to be natural. Over the next few days, as he analyzed the feather closely, meanings began to emerge. Certain markings resembled the initials of people who had been guiding influences in his life, but whom he had lost touch with. Other symbols looked like signs pointing him in directions he knew he needed to go, but had been hesitating to travel. It was as if the feather was quietly reminding him of truths and counsel he already knew deep within, yet needed a not-so-subtle reminder. In ancient cultures and indigenous traditions, feathers were often seen as messengers that could carry wisdom or omens from the spiritual realm. Finding feather with special distinguishing signs was thought to be an encouraging word or guidance from the universe. Nature has mysterious ways of communicating what we intuitively sense, but mentally overlook or spiritually drift from. Such a feather can stop us in our tracks and redirect our gaze to notices we may have otherwise missed. Whether a literal message or symbolic nudge, feathers with unique markings tapping into personal significance have spurred many to reconsider their paths, reconnect with forgotten pieces of advice, and restart journeys that may have been paused. Their intricate designs don't explain themselves, but cryptically point us back to our own intuition and inner answers. By retaining an open and curious mind, their subtle signs can guide us closer to our life's purpose in ways unexplained yet meaningful all the same. Number 8. Feather appearing in a synchronistic event. Finding a feather at the exact moment you were thinking about or needing guidance regarding a particular person, situation, or topic can be an amazing synchronistic experience. Synchronicity refers to two or more events that occur in a meaningful relationship but have no direct causal connection. Such coincidences seem to be more than mere chance. They appear causally connected and flow from the principles of synchronicity and interconnectedness that govern our universe. When you discover a feather at the very instant your mind was pondering over something, it feels like a message or reassurance from the cosmos. The feather acts like a symbolic reminder or confirmation that the universe has heard your thoughts and wants to nudge you in the right direction. It aligns you to have more clarity, peace, or guidance regarding what was on your mind. The perfect timing of the feather's appearance makes it feel extra magical and meaningful. Often, finding a random feather out of the blue can signify that help and answers you seek regarding a dilemma will soon come to you. The feather reassures you that things are unfolding as they should, and you are on the right track, even if you can't see the whole picture yet. It encourages you to have faith that you are headed where you need to be. Receiving this feather message can calm your worries and clarify your thinking. You feel intuitively that everything is happening for a reason and will work out for the best in the end. Sometimes discovering a feather synchronicity coincides with resolving an issue you were pondering about. You gain surprising insights or meet helpful people soon after. The feather empowers you to make an important decision and take action with confidence. It eases away doubts and gives you courage to step into new possibilities. Truly, feathers appearing magically at just the perfect moment feel like signs from the greater universe telling you you've got this. Keep going in the direction your heart pulls you. Receiving guidance and reassurance from subtle feather messages helps many feel less alone on their journey. It reminds us that unseen spiritual forces truly do listen to our thoughts and desires, then use nurturing symbols like feathers to gently nudge us closer to our highest good. The next time you notice a feather mysteriously appears when your mind needed reassurance, pay close attention. It may hold the perfect message of hope, clarity, and comfort straight from the wings of angels. Number 9. Feather appearing during meditation or prayer. Finding a feather during meditation or prayer can be a profound and deeply meaningful mystical experience. It signifies a message or sign from spiritual forces far beyond our normal understanding. When the mind is calm and open during spiritual activities like meditation, prayer, or yoga, it is said we can tap into subtler energies and realms of existence. In this meditative state, the usual barriers between the material and spiritual worlds become thinner. It is speculated that unseen benevolent beings may choose to manifest signs or symbols to reassure the individual of a mystical connection or to impart guidance. A feather is a common object used for this purpose due to its lightness and ability to be transported unnoticed by earthly means. Discoveries of solitary feathers in unlikely indoor locations defy rational explanation. Some believe they have been purposefully left as a calling card by angelic or spirit guide presences. Finding a feather out of the blue during meditation in particular seems to magnify its significance as a message of encouragement for the spiritual path being walked. Different colored feathers can carry diverse interpretations. White feathers are usually seen as representations of purity, innocence, and peace, reinforcing heavenly aid. Blue or green feathers correlate with archangels like Michael and communication with nature spirits. Red feathers symbolize passion and power, energizing the individual for their purpose. Black feathers signify positive change, transition, or initiation into deeper esoteric wisdom. Overall, encountering any feather during meditation or prayer can be a confirmation that divine or high-frequency beings approve and support one's dedication to living from a place of spirituality, love, service, and truth. It's so as to reassure the seeker they are not alone in their journey. Some describe the experience of finding a feather as comforting beyond words, filling them with ethereal joy, calm, and profound inner peace. It reminds us to have faith, remain centered, and follow our highest path with courage, knowing unseen souls walk beside us. Number 10. Feather appearing after an argument or conflict. Many people who have experienced disagreements, arguments, or resolved past conflicts with another person have reported mysteriously finding a single feather shortly afterwards. The appearance of this solitary feather seems to carry a symbolic message of peace, reconciliation, and the ability to find common ground once again with the other individual. It is thought that this feather acts as a sign from the universe or some higher spiritual power that reminds us, Even in difficult times, we have the option to rise above our disagreements and see from each other's perspectives. The feather symbolizes letting go of negativity and resentment, being willing to compromise, and appreciating our shared humanity. It hints that despite current tensions, reconciliation is always possible if we make the choice to understand instead of accusing, and to listen with empathy instead of assuming the worst in others. Some people who have received this feather message after an argument believe it serves as a nudge from a guardian angel or spirit guide to choose forgiveness over grudges. Letting go of anger or ill will freeze us up to reconnect with others in a positive way. The feather also hints that conflicts are transitory, as the breeze can toss the feather here and there, so too shall difficulties pass if we allow peace and goodwill to take root once more. Seeing the pure white feather floating gently to the ground evokes calmness and lightness. It reminds us that holding on to negative emotions only weighs us down, while forgiveness is as light as a feather. The appearance of this singular plumage, falling from the sky precisely when needed most, hints at a benevolent higher power looking out for our well-being and nudging us back towards compassion. It is a subtle yet profound sign, encouraging understanding over accusations in relationships. Thus, finding this feather out of the blue after an argument with someone close can serve as a mystical omen. It hints that leaving negativity behind and focusing on mutual understanding is the wise path forward. The feather's serendipitous timing conveys that reconciliation is within reach if we make the effort to rise above past conflicts, communicate respectfully, and find our shared humanity once more. It is a subtle reminder that anything which separates us is superficial when we embrace our fundamental connections. No matter how you view these feather encounters, as mystical signs or mere coincidence, it is impossible to deny the presence of meaningful symbols and the unusual coincidence of timing. Each carries a message of hope, guidance, or reassurance during difficult times in life. While science may not yet be able to fully explain these phenomena, many cultures throughout history have honored feathers as conduits of wisdom from a higher or spiritual world. The next time an unexpected feather catches your eye, it may be worth considering what message it may be carrying. Feathers have long been associated with lightness of mind and freedom of thought. Maybe a feather is an invitation to rise above your worries and doubts, to let go of what is weighing you down, and to gain a new perspective. Their appearance is often the impetus for deep introspection, after which one feels uplifted. The universe works in mysterious ways, and feathers can be one of its subtle ways to get our attention during difficult times. Their symbolic messages, though fleeting and light, can make a lasting impression if we open our minds to their guidance. The next feather you find may hold an insight that will stay with you forever. We hope this review of 10 mysterious feathers has helped you gain a new perspective on these intriguing signs. Thank you for joining us in learning about the hidden wisdom that feathers can provide, if only we pay attention to their unexpected appearance. Have a wonderful day.